Good afternoon, guys, and happy 1st of December to all of you sunshiny faces. Happy Sunday. I'm actually going to show you guys, we got snow for the 1st of December, and the dogs are outside playing in it right now. There they are. They're out there. I don't know that I want to go out there. We didn't get a whole ton, but it is enough that it's sort of snowing. Oh, she's scared of me, I think. Or she hears me talking maybe and she got freaked out or something. I don't even know. Also too, guys, there's a ton of those little pots. You guys see that little pot that's out there? They blew off of this thing all the way from over here, all the way out all over the yard. There's a bunch of them. On the one day it was so windy out, but yeah. I think they're just so excited they get to play in the snow. You guys get to play in the snow? You playing in the snow? Oh my goodness, how cute. But yeah, guys, our December snow came. It honestly, though, I don't know how warm it's supposed to be tomorrow. It might pretty much be gone. But it's been raining like all weekend, which is why we didn't put up any of the lights outside today. But we did finish the Christmas tree decorating, and there they go. They're just having a fun time out there. Anyways, guys, it kind of feels Christmassy out, and you know, like the holidays, because we actually have snow outside, which is pretty cool. But we did finish decorating the Christmas tree, so we now have all of our lights, and the tree is up, and the ornaments are all on here, and all of the which honestly, guys, I never really noticed how much this, like, these beads really kind of tie the tree together, but especially like with the red that's over here, you know, we got going on, it really just makes the whole tree pop. And it, without them, I was looking, I was like my parents were doing like this part of it, and then up here looks super bare, like even with all the ornaments on there, but without the, like, the beads, it just looked really like bare. Like, it looks like it ties the whole tree together. It looks really cool. And like I said too, it ties in kind of with this color because my mom used some of the red beads up here as well, which I think I told you guys yesterday. We're gonna switch these out. These ones are the LED lights, and these are like the regular, like, soft white lights. We're gonna switch those, which in the camera it does show up a little bit different. These still just look really bright. These look super bright, but you can't really tell that these are like the soft white, like ivory sort of color looking things. These look like headlights, white, you know, just that like blaring, obnoxious kind of, like I said, those LED lights. So anyways, we got this up, and again, we got some snow just in like the last hour, maybe few hours. It's been snowing, I think right before Matthew left, which he left maybe around 7 o'clock or so, so it's about 10 o'clock, so maybe about 3 hours or so ago, but it stopped, obviously. But we do have a little bit of snow out there. So we've got this decorating going on. My mom still didn't finish the coffee bar, but everything else has all pretty much been decorated. Now we need to just kind of start moving on as well with getting some of the stuff put away, like the boxes and things like that. We obviously had some ornaments that didn't make it up onto the tree, that were just either like, I don't know, just ones that we ended up not hanging up on the tree. We normally honestly end up putting up only a certain amount of them because we can only fit a certain amount of the ones that we have, and then we'll put the rest of them away just because we have so many. But so many of them are like sentimental, like, you know, ones like we can't get rid of, like mine and Matthew's first Christmas or second Christmas, or like Jack's first Christmas, or, you know, Jack, I think, has a first Christmas one. I have a first, second, and third Christmas. I think Matthew has maybe a first and a second. And you guys can see, like, with the firstborn child, like me, my parents were like getting Christmas ornaments, like, for me every year when I was little. And then Matthew, like, secondborn child, he only got him for 2 years. And Jack, they just got it for his first birthday, or his first Christmas. Like, there's other ornaments that are, again, like, sentimental, like, you know, ones and stuff like that. But, like, there was little ones that were like, oh, this is baby's first Christmas, or baby's second Christmas, or whatever. But then there's like, Jack got a, which I honestly don't even think is up here. Oh no, there is. There's a Patrick. Jack got SpongeBob and Patrick, I think, honestly, for like maybe his third, like, Christmas, because he was super into SpongeBob. SpongeBob was like his favorite thing ever. The first, not his first words, but the first word that he used repeatedly was Bob, and he used to call everything like Bob. He had a sippy cup that had SpongeBob's face on it. He used to call it a Baba Ah. It's just so funny, guys, because I was going back actually watching old home videos like a few years ago, and I was like, I completely forgot that Jack used to say that. But like, you know, when you take a sip, and my grandma used to do this too, you know, you take a sip like of your drink or whatever, and you go, ah, like afterwards. That's where he picked it up from, and it was Bob, because SpongeBob was on the thing. And like, Jack for some reason didn't talk like a whole lot when he was like real little. Like my mom said I was talking like before I was 1, but Jack was like a slower talker. Like he didn't really start talking until like after he was 1, but he just kind of like makes stuff up that he was like saying, like, you know, like more baby talk. But again, it was so weird though too, because like he'd say baba ah, that meant like his sippy cup, and regardless if he wanted like the SpongeBob one or just any sippy cup, he started calling them like all of his sippy cups like baba ah, which is so funny. Like I said, it's so weird even to say it now, because we used to call it that all the time. And yeah, it's just really weird. But anyways, so Jack was like a huge like SpongeBob, and he used to, like I said, Bob was like a word he would use for probably just about everything. And he called the dog for some reason Bum. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. I feel like it was like a hybrid of like almost Bob. He used to use like words that would start with B more often for some reason. I don't know why. But he used to call Darby, our first dog, who was normally, we ended up, like he would stay like more in the back area, like back in like the bedroom area and like the hallway and like outside area and stuff like that. That's where he would normally stay. And so he was, for some reason, Jack called him Bum all the time. I don't know where that came from, but anyways, so yeah, like when, like I said, when Jack was like little, like he probably maybe even got it for his second Christmas, was the SpongeBob, and he got a Patrick too. So like there's other ones, but they don't say like specifically like what was I gonna say, like baby second Christmas, but it was probably for his second Christmas, like my parents got him that. And then other things too, like when I was homeschooled, me and my mom did a bird unit study, and so my mom ended up getting me a bird for like a Christmas ornament. And then there was one year too where we went to my grandparents' farm, and we hadn't been there in like a while, and we spent like a few weeks in the summer there, and so my mom got me like a farm, you know, Christmas ornament, even though it was much after much after you know, that summer that we spent there, but it was that following like Christmas. So there's other ones that again like have little sentimental value and stuff like that, but all of our Christmas ornaments are just the random Christmas ornaments. Like we don't do the Christmas tree where it's like, oh, everything's all matchy, and the glass, you know, little ball ornament kind of things and stuff like that, that are all like one matching color and stuff like that, or you know, we have a bunch of different colors or whatever. Like I think my mom maybe tried to do that one year, and we didn't. I don't think we decorated with like our, like I said, like our ornaments, just because my mom wanted to do it. I think I was telling you guys yesterday, the one year she spray painted the Christmas tree. I think that might have been the year like she wanted to have it look all like Pinteresty and stuff like that. And like I think she went with like blue ornaments maybe, and like blue lights or something like that. Which looked, like I said, I can't remember exactly, but I thought it looked kind of cool. But it's like, you know, you look for these ornaments every single year, like at least from like since I've been little. Like, you know, there's certain ornaments that I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my favorite ornament, or you know, like that one was, you know, like just whatever. Like, you know, they all have, each one has an individual meaning sort of behind it. So that's why I really like that, you know, that's how we do our Christmas tree every year. That all of our ornaments have like each different little thing that, you know, kind of goes with it, instead of just like a Christmas tree for show with, you know, oh, everything's all like color coordinated and stuff like that. Like no, we have all kinds of randomness up on the tree. You know, there's pinks, a lot of them are like my Christmas ornaments, and you know, there's other just like my great grandparents Christmas ornaments. There's a few of theirs that are up there, and honestly, it seems like my mom started out with probably like 30 of them or something like that, and it seems like one has like dropped every year, and now we have like maybe 5 left or something like that, and we've lost a few every year. But like honestly, if it was me, I'd be like, I almost don't want to put this out. Like I'd rather like wrap it up and like leave it in, you know, like some type of like safekeeping thing, so that nothing happens to it. Because like when we go to put them away, a lot of times it'll end up breaking, or you know, when we go to, you know, someone bumps into the Christmas tree or something happens, it might fall off, and then one will wind up dropping and falling off the Christmas tree and break or something like that. And they're like before like World War II era, you know, Christmas ornaments. Pretty much I think when my great-grandparents got married, so they're like really, really old. But then too, my parents actually are celebrating their 30th Christmas together because they have a little ornament that they got when they went to the same place that we went on vacation that one spring. I took you guys along with. It was to Door County, Wisconsin, and so my parents spent their like first Christmas there, I think, because my aunt normally ends up going down there. They used to have the condo down there, I think I was telling you guys, and so like family wise we would all go down there every year, but like even when my mom was little they used to do that. So then my parents' first Christmas together, they ended up getting an ornament, and it's 30 years old this year, which is kind of also pretty crazy as well. And normally it's like the center of the Christmas tree, it's like right in the middle, up at the top. But we got our angel up on the Christmas tree too, but it's the first of the you know, the 1st of December, so we have got a countdown now, guys, which is honestly it's really weird because I feel like Thanksgiving was much later this year, and that, you know, it might have been like maybe a week later or whatever, because I think it doesn't depend, it's whatever the like 4th Thursday of the month or whatever it is. I don't even know, guys. I don't know how it's ever figured. Just like I never know about Easter, that too. I'm like, oh, it's sometime in like 1 of 2 months normally. But I know that it's like so many Sundays after the New Year or whatever it is. But Thanksgiving is kind of that same thing. Christmas is easy for me to remember. 4th of July is easy for me to remember. You know, Halloween is easy for me to remember. It's always on the same day every year. You know, and and New Year's Eve, those ones are normally pretty easy to remember. But like I said, like Thanksgiving, I'm like, how many, like, you know, Thursdays is you know, or whatever, what Thursday does it fall on? But like I was gonna say, guys, it just seems like it was really close. Like I'm like, oh, the first weekend after Thanksgiving, it's already like the 1st of the month, which seems kind of weird because was it last year or like one year, I don't remember which year it was. I think, I know that sometimes my birthday will fall on the day before Thanksgiving, which it has done a few times, but that is the 21st. So sometimes Thanksgiving is on the 22nd, and so you think about like the 22nd compared to, like, you know, this year, what was it, on the 20th or 7th or something like that, you know, those are like obviously a full week away. So that's why like this, it just seems really weird. I'm like, oh, it's already the 1st of December. Like Cyber Monday is already, like, you know, gonna be in December, which is also again kind of weird because normally you get like that extra week or so of like Christmas shopping, but I feel like it's kind of cut down a little bit. Not that you can't go Christmas shopping before Thanksgiving, but my mindset is normally changed as soon as Thanksgiving's over and the tree goes up. Then I can start getting into the mindset of Christmas shopping, which, guys, I actually think I finally found something for my mom. Like, I can't figure out really what to get her, and like I was like, oh, maybe I want to get her this thing, maybe I want to get her that thing, and like, I don't know. I feel really torn with getting my mom stuff sometimes because I'm like, is she really gonna use it? Is it gonna be something that she really wants? Because honestly, sometimes she can just change like on a dime and is like, oh, like, you know, I like that. Oh, I didn't like using that anymore. Like, you know, sometimes you start using something and then you're like, oh, I didn't, you know, that wasn't something that, you know, it doesn't fit or it doesn't work well for me or whatever. You know, that kind of thing. And so that's why I'm like, my mom is very much like that though. And so that's why I was like, I don't want to get her something that's just like cheapy, you know, because I was thinking about getting her like maybe some camera equipment for like Christmas. And then I was like, but like some of the stuff that I was really thinking about, like budget wise, I was like, you know, I'd love to get her like maybe this, but I don't know that, you know, I could get her something that's maybe a little bit cheaper, maybe not the best quality, but she doesn't have one of it anyway. So, you know, I was thinking of that, like, oh, maybe then I'll get her this or something, you know, and just see if she actually likes using it. If she does, then maybe she can invest in something bigger. But like, I feel like if I get her something like that, you know, like, I don't know, like if something would happen to it, you know, or whatever, and I don't know, guys. I was just kind of torn, but I think I actually found her something that I think she's really, really gonna like. And so I will do my, most likely, my Christmas Eve haul and share with you guys what I got for everybody the like day before Christmas and before I wrap everything and stuff like that. But here's the other thing too, guys, was that today I'm in here watching the Sunday night football game, which my mom went to bed tonight at like 7 o'clock. So ever since then, I'm like, oh my gosh, like it just feels like, I think she went to bed at like 6:30. And so like 8 o'clock rolled around and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I better get to bed too. And I was like, okay, the football game is like on now, like, you know, it's not even the end. It's 10:30 right now. It's still not even over. But for me, I just felt like it was so much earlier because my mom was going to bed so early. So anyways, I literally sat down in here with my computer to try and start editing, and for some reason iMovie like froze. I was having all these problems. I tried to just restart my Mac and it didn't want to do that either. So I tried to eject my flash drive too, because normally it says like you should do that before you turn off your computer. So I tried to do that. For some reason it wasn't letting me eject. I was able to get on the internet and get on Amazon to look at this stuff, and I was like waiting, maybe thinking like, oh, maybe iMovie's like updating, or maybe it's just like doing something and trying to close out the program or whatever. And I was literally like waiting. I was like, okay, it's not working. Then, like I said, tried to eject the thing, that wasn't working. Tried to shut down the computer, that wasn't working. So I had to do a hard reset, which I was not happy about because I don't like having to do that. But like nothing else was working. I could still use my computer, like, you know, almost doing anything else, but that for some reason. So I don't know if it was a problem with those two things, but something between iMovie maybe and the flash drive, like weren't, like something was going on with them. Anyways, finally ended up turning it off and turned it back on, but it honestly wasn't even working until like almost 10 o'clock or like 9 o'clock or 9:30, and I was like, I don't want to start editing, and like the game's almost over, like I said already. Like there was 8 minutes left when I finally got it back up, and so I was like, fine, I'm not gonna do that tonight. But I was literally sitting here, guys, thinking like, okay, I'm gonna start editing because I want to start getting caught up so that I can start posting stuff for Christmas, because like I love doing like just like montage stuff, you know, and that kind of thing for you know, like Christmassy, you know, stuff, and like have fun actual like things to record for Christmas, you know, and that kind of thing. Like I wanted to record while we were decorating today, but I was like, I don't know that I have enough space. And honestly too, I was super tired today. I also we were all pretty much dressed in pajamas and stuff like that because for some reason everybody was tired today. I don't know what was up, but we kind of went through it sort of fast. I want to try and show you guys everything when we're completely done decorating, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to get to more footage stuff and things like that for you guys, but right now I need to start focusing on editing, which is again frustrating because I tried to actually do it today, and again, it seems like whenever I decide I'm going to do something is when like Pandora's box literally opens and all kinds of stuff start happening that like normally never happen. It's just when I'm actually like, okay, I really need to do this, you know. Isn't that how it always goes though? Like, what is that, Murphy's Law? Like you're like, okay, I really need to get to this, and I really should start to doing it today. And then of course like something ends up happening where I sit down trying to get to it, and then like I said, I was just like, oh, okay, well while I let it, you know, load and whatever and try and figure out what was going on with it, I'll look up some Christmas presents that I was thinking about. I was looking up stuff then on Amazon for like an hour, and then again it took forever to keep loading, and then it didn't want to turn off, and then I started freaking out a little bit. But like I said, everything's fixed now, so I'll hopefully be able to get to some of that tomorrow. But there's about a minute left in this game and I need to go take a shower. But I ended up actually getting to probably 4 loads of laundry today, and I ended up getting to 2 loads of dishes, so I'm very happy with that. And again, we got the Christmas tree decorated, and all the other Christmas stuff up yesterday, so we got a lot of stuff done over the last 2 days, and went to the grocery stores and stuff like that yesterday, and we're able to get to again some of that stuff. But we have to also get the bush lights on outside, the lights on both the bushes tomorrow, hopefully, so that we don't get any more snow, and I have to check to see that too and try and figure out a good time for that. So anyways, guys, I will see you all though in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys aren't new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.